It's not too big of a mouthful?
Or just sushi, like our kitty cat.
Sushi.
Remember we had a kitty named Sushi?
I remember a kitty. We did have a kitty named Sushi. The reason he was named Sushi, we found him in a parking lot by janitors who are in a zone dedicated to that area, and they are not getting emptied by Jen. That's what we used this map for, was to kind of prove that we generated a whole bunch of waste. Come on now. Can't look left or right. What the fuck were they thinking? Like, he's softened over time, but still, you know, that's the deal. I'll tell you what, if this goes down in this kind of dark, the rest live here, here in Southern California. I don't live in Southern California anymore, but Southern California, they all live in Southern California. One lives in the Valley, one lives in Pasadena, one lives in Diablo 1. And it was a fun little Marvel game. I got, I don't know, 1,500 hours, 3,000. I played a lot. I played a shit ton. No. This it has to be. It has to be, Dan. It has to be. Marvel, I don't think so, right? You can already tell it looks kind of janky. Now, why does it look janky? When I placed it, it seemed okay. It's because I put down the Viva La Vegan shop. And the shop has to make this straight.
I don't think this would help me right now. Okay. Where'd they go?
That right there, Viva La Vegan. We'll unpause the game so we can open it. Oh, no power. No power. We need power. Well, okay, so let's see. That I should change this because I don't particularly like this approach. The game has a zone already built. It's called Lower Terrace, and it's this piece down here. It's when you first load the map, it's already there, and you can click on what's happening. Now, I will say this franchise mode is fascinating to me. It's not normal. Like, it's not normal, but it's a thing. Well, that's which is the ship that swings on a pivot. We have a Viking theme of that, and I think I thought there was another one, but maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. So that's playing at normal speed, even though for the most part all I'm doing is tinkering, fine tuning, you know, adjusting, maybe putting some plants down. While I'm waiting for enough money, because the last thing I need to nail this achievement
Right.
geographically close together, it works out okay. But it's pretty clear that I need another attendant at 1,700. But I don't have one. Right. So what I'm going to do is me telling the same fucking stories over and over and over again. You got my impressions of certain things that are going on. So I appreciated that. However, since I've quarantined myself from many online things, I'm not coming to the table to figure those out, man. I have never been able to figure out. I know that when my daughter was really heavily watching streamers, she there was someone did one of those, you know, problem. So the strategy that I use is I have janitors assigned, and the food court ones, these ones, I take the non-assigned duck in my pool. It's lovely. All right. I'm going to send an email right now to that website. These two rides is extreme. However, if I put a mechanic on these two rides and a mechanic on the coaster and to either these arrests or worse, right? Or worse. So that's my commitment. So yeah, I get some fucking idiot MAGA head who needs a job and he lines up perfectly for the job. I has to modify the edge of the path, right? So this is why it's really recommended to be super careful about being super anal about your pathways and the alignment before you put your shops in, if you're gonna put stuff that's gonna impede on the path, because that's what I want. Let's see. No. We were doing the rooftop, right? We're still the rooftop. 11.5, yeah. No, so this week and yo. It's part of your God-given right to turn over your tax money to the U.S. military because, yes, I mean, we export a lot of weapons, right? We have a lot of our American companies make those weapons. Some of those weapons are very expensive. Some of that scale, change the scale. I'll figure it out later. Just gonna get it across. Okay. Okay, so there we get in there. Is it question mark, or is that just a question that you don't know what it is? Why a lot of foreigners or some foreigners are stressed out. It's just elections should not be stressful, right? They should not be stressful. You know, the hope, the way it was when I was younger.
Anita. Oh my God.
Because I like frogs. Right, exactly. No, I gotta scream. I gotta be loud. That's the way that's the way it works. That's. If I'm not loud, it's not me. You don't want that shit. Come on. Look at that. Look at this family. The dad got a Planet Coaster ball cap. The mom got a Viking ball cap. Right. And I'll tell you, I kind of appreciate it, right? It's my favorite kind of ride. One of the things that I really wanted to do in the Greek park is I wanted to build one of these. So the strategy that I use is I have janitors assigned, and the food court ones, these ones, I take the non-assigned.
Ben, please do so, because Ben is a lovely, lovely human. Remember when this was the place to be? Totally. My parents... 10. Beautiful. Easy. Honestly, I needed that. Yeah. The text, the dialogue text. Ew, probably why it's still roped off. That and, well, you know.
But the interface is really bad. You saw me struggle through it last night, right? There was it's like, well, why are some of these over here? Why? Oh, because the default mode is blueprint mode, but you don't know it's blueprint mode unless you understand the number one enemy of women, because they want to take all the women's rights away, right? This is what is being discussed. So whenever a woman says, yeah, Trump's my guy, my wife she can't wrap her head around the fucking stupidity. Be really, really well maintained. Assuming the guys can make it through. Do we have a... off or what have you? I am trying to earn enough money. If the fire was 1 inch to the right, it'd be perfect. Yeah, I know. When body dryer, changing rooms, guest services shop, toilet, cubicles, guest services counter. Where the hell is it, man?
It's actually not a bad idea.
The future that I see is less Handmaid's Tale and more cyberpunk. None of it's good, right? None of it's good. Don't make any mistake about it. None of it's good. But I cannot comprehend. Fire brick, crimson red. Nah, like it's my. Okay, I don't know what. Oh, he made a boomer. He made a boomer. Huh. Okay, where'd the other guy go? Where'd he go? Ooh, ma. Oh, here's another guy's got a hat. He chugged it. And that's testament to how crazy the shit that people could do. Yeah, hey, yeah, you should. It's fun, right? It's fun to see what people can do. It's fun to see what people can do. And then when I can, there's one other thing I have. So there's a total of 3 rides. 3 rides in this little tiny park, and basically 2 little shopping centers, and that's it. That's all that's here, because it's this big and it's yay big, and I have
Stressing me out for no reason. Yeah, we really are in dire need of a weenie voice note.
the duck that's missing at gmail.com. I mean, I was almost like, God damn it, if I had talent, I would be, maybe I could be the guy, but I don't have the talent, so I can't do it. Who's eating rice and toast for this? This is right. See, Asdini, I think you have. It is kind of weird. I can actually go under the table like that, so the only part of the yellow you see is the umbrella like that. I have not yet mastered, well, I probably haven't really mastered any of it. I'm still trying to learn the finery of the pathing tools. The pathing tools are deep and so like deep, and then build water park rides, water rides. You think that's the missing piece, you know? So that's what I dedicated this part of the park to. So this park here, this isn't really a water ride, but basically I called this whole thing the Water Simulated Park, right? With a lot of editability, a lot of customization, the ability to modify rides based on a workshop input from other users. There was a lot right about Planet Coaster. There was a lot right. Now,
Something with that mom? There's a perfectly good map here.
Hooty hoot. Oh, I received none. I like how it shows up right there. Even number of parties, but I got nothing. I don't know anything about Korea or Chinese elections. I don't think that they've been directly influencing our elections. I think that they are directly influencing all the offered food, drink, poopy doopy, medical. I don't want to hear any of the southern states about complain about hurricane assistance.
Yeah. I kind of do. Do I? I kind of do.
Marijuana products. And if there's anything left, I will, I'll save it, right? And I'm almost done. With it. I've got just like one backwash filled swig left. There we go.
Right, guys. Cool. Cool.
Toilets, changing rooms. No, I'm looking for a trash can, please. I need a trash can. I didn't think I'm asking for too much. I don't think I'm asking for too much. It's super weird. And like, I think these look like transformers, but they're generators. These serve the role of a transformer to them. And I think that if you worship a politician, there's something wrong with you. Like really legit something wrong with you. Like, okay, if you want to put a... We're talking about people being angry. We're talking about Planet Coaster 1 not having a whole lot of management functionality, spawning other games. But what Planet Coaster did do really well was...
It's taking forever to get my pizza. I swear the longer I wait here, the more I can hear rats in the walls. Like, what if the kitchen has rats? Even worse, what if the
mainly want is stuff that you see from the door. Like the door opens up and you can see the stuff going on, right? I don't need the whole ride necessarily scripted. I just want it, it's that type of detail that I want to see. I wouldn't be averse to doing the whole thing, but again, it comes down to, I'm satisfied, I think, with these zones. We'll find where they're not getting once the dirt starts getting thrown around and we see what doesn't get cleaned up. But I think mechanics got these guys here. Oh, I need another mechanic group over here, don't I? The latest and greatest addition to this particular pond of glory and love. And of course, just a nasty traffic jam of ducks.
Esther, what are you doing? Good, what are you?
What's the matter? So this would probably be worth the expense of $2,000 to refurbish it and get it up to the top. Now, when you do that, it closes the ride instantly. So I'm assuming.
gross. But I wonder what Dad would do if I hid and went missing for a while. Maybe teach him a lesson not to leave me at such a creepy place all day.
What else? I still got some of these things from yesterday, but no, we're not gonna go there. I suspect we're gonna go straight into Planet Coaster.
A battery could be useful.
Look at this guy. He's got an octopus thing on his head. A monster. All right. Let's take a minute. We've been driving this for a long time. And the idea is that we said, okay, you know what? We think that corporations, they're very important. They offer jobs to all our people. Oh, I need some lights, don't I? It's early, so it doesn't really count. Maybe it counts a little bit, but not. It's not full score. It can't happen. Not in the current structure. It can't. It can't. It's. Like I said, I'm still a firm believer that it's the businesses that are in charge, right? I still feel that way.
I think he means he would have put Trump leading 70% to Kamala's 40%. I think that's what he means.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I see. It's 110%. All right, I got you. Now, model right here. So we're making trash generators right now. We're gonna connect this place. Let's see. We're gonna cheat the system for a bit. So this is going to be like, oh, hold on. That's not the background I want, is it? No.
Myra myself. I even did my PhD thesis on their history.
Nobody play any custom sounds.
Reading about the physics of coasters. They took away my membership when I started to...
Good enough. And then down here, even though there's not a litter problem, let's put one by the bathroom and by this, and then on the way out. And or in. There's nothing over there. There's not a lot of people over there, so I won't worry about that. But I will put one. Trash compact or anything like that. It's just they pack it down, which makes the first three janitors like, what's their purpose? Right? So big shit was dropped here, adjacent to this thing. The ride design piece. In some, they've been a separate command. In this game, they are 100% a part of the pathing tool. All the paths you're going to build come out of the pathing tool. That's it. Including like your big areas, your big open areas. I guess that's the last one we got, right? McParrot face. Hey, Gary. Oh my goodness. Maybe it sends those. I wonder if it sends those exploding ducks when there's. Love it. What is she doing? Oh, look at her packing a trash can. That's how they clean in this game. There's no simulation of trash. We don't take this trash in a secondary container to the damn achievement for that one. All right, well, the criteria to finish the scenario. So I'm like, all right, let me see what else other modes there are. Well, the other mode is sandbox and franchise. Franchise duck, one that moves a lot of things. Okay, so Darkwing is the most recent. God damn it, I don't understand. Yeah.
Nope.
Darkwing, there he is. All right, click on it. There, Darkwing.
Okay.
So this one is a little more of a slow burn. I could probably run it at a slightly faster speed, except when I do that, I lose track of the ride maintenance when it goes too quick. So, I find myself. So you know what I don't like about this view? Well, okay, the 3D shit sucks. Like that's really, really bogus. But I don't like the fact that. Sorry. Hold on here. Let's try something. Let me show you something because I know I always forget sometimes. I've been super fucking lucky and I'm super thankful for that. But let me share. So let me give you some context. Let's save. Where is the staff building? Show me. It must be embedded in here. I don't see. It says it's here, but no. I don't know. Oh, that's right. You weren't here yesterday. You didn't hear this. Well, you're a VIP. You're my buddy. So let me share.
Something wrong with me today, guys. Lucy, I swear to God, the tail, everything. You ruined my.
Decides to come a knocking on the door and says, "Hey, you know what coffee does to you?" And I'm like, "Yes, I do." So normally I grab my phone and I head off to the bathroom to go and well, not everyone, a lot of them left politics, but a lot of them fell in line. A lot of them fell right in line. I mean, fucking Ted Cruz, right? Trump insulted Cruz's wife. He insulted her fucking wife, and yet there he is. We'll figure that out. Let's see here. Let's go. By the way, I noticed our.
This is one way. What is that? Help.
That's the mystery. Lay stuff out. Let's try. I'll load the other one. Hold on. Hold, please. Here's my little experiment. Trying to make it happen. Trying to use the different tools and just a ride, which we've not really put down. And we have that Viking one, but we don't have like a mythological theme for that one. Yeah, let's do the pass. Scenery brush, no. Terrain, no. There's citizens higher taxes or comparable taxes, but that citizenry feels like that money benefits them in some way. Now, I'll admit, I appreciate the standardization and the street system and the highways that my taxes pay for, but I know So what I here, let me show you somewhere else. I don't want to conflate two issues here. Let me go over here and let's make a nice round patio, right? Let's go ahead and do this, and let me come here and do that. About with this, when I'd heard about it, is how bad the game has been console-ified. Oh, Hades, what's up? You hate today? Yeah, I don't blame you, man. Today's not a great day. That's why we're here trying to. Well, that's what I did, right? I think this is the one. Let me show you. Let me see here. Staff schedule, mechanics.
Yeah, go get that water. Go get that water. Like, so sore. It's so bad. All right, I'll be right back. Sign says gone a pirate and that was a achievement.
They were the greatest thing on earth, and of course the wall was the first record I'd heard in their entirety. It was actually I'd heard people had tried to turn me on to the wall, but I was never ready for it. Every time it was played for me, I was never ready. We have not been watching the guys that offer their opinions, so we've just been looking at the numbers. But it is far too early to establish what these numbers mean. We're still looking for mail-in ballot voting.
I wish they showed where he was on the map. That'd been nice. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? If they showed us where he was hiding. Wouldn't it be nice if...
Power generator. We're gonna put that shit right there. And we should be able to connect it. Shortcake. I guess because it's a strawberry. Poindexter. Duck skeleton. Bye. Bye. This is just the way it's gonna be. So I don't anticipate talking now. If you guys bring a story that day one, kind of had to. Is that a bell ringing right there? Is that what that is? It's like the hover one seemed really big, and it's okay with nausea. It's not bad. Appropriate. You can see the people in line for it are basically saying, I think this is saying, yeah, this ride or the line is great.
I saw Dad's phone on the nightstand, but I need to find a way to make that thing leave first. Maybe I can startle it with a loud noise?
The ride design piece, in some, they've been a separate command. In this game, they are 100% a part of the pathing tool. All the paths you're gonna build come out of the pathing tool, that's it. Including like your big areas, your big open areas. I think that just having your stream running and not really having any meaningful content is, I think it's kind of weak, right? I also think reaction videos are weak. Cartilage is sort of sinewy. Let's see, look at this super ornate, cool thing. Where should we put it? Where should we put it? But the beaver tails are way better than funnel cake. But the comparison is logical, but yeah, no, the beaver tails are better. They're tasty. They're tasty. Plus, one of the things that really bothers me about the duck that is missing at gmail.com. If you can identify this duck, please report the information you have. And then there's a number 051231312 or the duck that is missing at Gmail. Saw. Now, look, my opinion, I've made my opinion pretty clear on this. I think games that have an art design that choose to go away from photorealism are much there. And that should give it power. So now when we click on it, it's untested. Okay, so now we got power. Now I mentioned early on that I wasn't a big fan of Sodi. All right, okay. So this is the phenomena right here. I want this, right? This is what I want, but I have the choice, right? Now my thought process is this is Chris, very console. Controller input between a console and a PC, slightly different. And when you don't take those differences into account, you'll see it, right? You'll see it. The way these work is they have what's called like a maintenance certificate. And basically when the certificate is active, your equipment doesn't age. It's fine, it's perfect, it runs fine. But as soon as it expires, it's gonna be amazing and it's gonna be super heartfelt and it's gonna mean so much to me and the people are gonna come and love watching it. It's gonna be really sensitive and meaningful to me. And then I drop a fucking, a dildo shop right on top of that spot. You'd be like, what the fuck? That was my fluffy 5-degree angle here, because if I do, it's gonna, well, no, maybe that is what I want. Maybe, let me see, let's go. I'm basically telling them to do. So she won't waste any time going over to where the bathroom is, even if the bathroom is hot and spicy, which it sometimes gets with that super green funk. Okay.
Very proud of you. You got this. Easy.
I find that it is also super